Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. I want to show y'all this artifact I found on the river this weekend. Check this out, y'all. Pretty wild, huh? At first I thought this was a kiln brick. There's a lot of bricks around the gravel bar I found this in, but after I got home and looking at it, I believe this may be a braiding stone. I made a video the night before of my favorite native artifact, which is this Native American braiding stone. I found it in a gravel bar about 60 yards away from where I found this. It's crazy, I found this the very next day from when I made that video. It took me about 5 hours to paddle up to this hole. But I didn't catch any stripers like I was hoping to, but I found this, which is super cool, so it was worth it. In the video, I just uploaded a video of my little adventure. It's like 36 minutes long. I doubt very few people are going to watch the whole thing, but I went to Etowah Indian Mounds first, I got pretty good footage of it, which was pretty cool. It took me a few hours to paddle up there, and it took me another 3 hours to paddle up to this hole. And I watched it if you do happen to watch that video, I mentioned when I found this, I automatically thought it was a kiln brick. I watched Adventure Archaeology find a stone in a creek last week, and people were saying it was a kiln brick. And for some reason, I automatically assumed that's what this was too. And I went back and watched the video. This don't look nothing like it. His didn't even have holes in it, you know. And when I got home, when I seen this right here, when I got home and took a good look at it, look at this. This is my braiding stone. This was found 60 yards away in a gravel, maybe 50 yards away in another gravel bar. So I'm thinking this may be another braiding stone, y'all. It looks like the material of a brick, you know, and it looks like it's got fire damage in it, but I'm thinking this is another braiding stone, and this may be the most badass native artifact period I've ever found. It may be a kiln brick, I don't know, but I'm thinking these holes may have been used to straighten arrows out as they use the braiding part as smooth them out, you know. I don't know for sure. I wish I knew for certain, y'all. But this may be the most badass native artifact I've ever found. Yeah, I can't believe I found it, man. It could be a kiln brick, I don't know. Maybe y'all can let me know for certain. But given this right here on top, if they didn't have this, I would probably think kiln brick. But no, I think this is a badass braiding stone. And I guess it's maybe 3 miles upstream from the mounds where I found this. And if you watch the video about the mounds, I read off a lot of the plaques they have up there. And the mounds I don't think were built till 1250 AD, so they're less than 1,000 years old. So I'm thinking, I'm no expert in these things, but I don't think the bow and arrow was even introduced until like 1,000 years ago. I don't think the natives even used bow and arrows until then. Up until then, it was adelays. So I think these may have been made by residents of the mounds. And what was I gonna say? Kind of lost track of what I was gonna say. I'm sorry, but yeah, I think these two artifacts are probably less than 1,000 years old. Used to make smooth out arrow shafts and stuff. I do believe this is a braiding stone. I do. I don't. Maybe it's a kiln brick. I don't know, y'all. But wow. Given this right here on top, I'm thinking it isn't a braiding stone, and I was blown away to have found it. You know, it's absolutely amazing. This particular hole, though, we used to be able to park right beside it and walk there in 5 minutes. Yeah, but they built a subdivision there, $1 million homes, and you can't park there anymore. So I didn't know where to launch, and I ended up paddling up there for 5 hours it took me to get there. And I was so exhausted by the time I left, I could hardly load my kayak back up in my truck. And next time, if I ever go back there, I know now to go from upstream. It's a lot closer to go from upstream. Just have somebody drop me up there, park my vehicle downstream. It's a lot easier that way. But I'll know better next time. But that made it all worth it, y'all. I do believe it is native, and I think it's the most badass native artifact I've ever found. For a minute, I thought it may have been a total brain fart right now, y'all. What's the Banner Stone? For a minute, I thought it's not a banner stone, though, I don't believe. I think it is some type of a braiding stone. And these holes might have been used to straighten out arrows. You know, it's not symmetrical like a brick would be. This, I think the hole in the bottom is smaller than one on the top. If it was a brick, it would be more symmetrical, I believe. But freaking wow, y'all. I don't know. I can't say for certain, but if it is native, freaking wow. It's absolutely amazing. And this right here, but I also think this is an effigy, so you might think I'm loco. I posted a picture of this in my last video because I talk about the sturgeon and that they were introduced into the Etowah. Back in the native days, there was abundance of sturgeon. I found this where I found my nicest creek point last year. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, man, that looks like an effigy to me, a fish effigy. And I'm thinking it's a sturgeon effigy. I'm not sure. But this does not look natural at all to me. And everybody thinks I'm crazy to even say it's an effigy, but I think it is. I really do think it is. Anyway, y'all, I was wanting y'all to show y'all this. I'm super excited about it, man. It was really cool to find. It was really cool to find, man. I wish I knew for certain. Maybe one of y'all could tell me for certain. I don't know. But I just now got that video uploaded for my adventure with that iPhone. I'm having so many problems with the iPhone. I don't know if it's the storage on the iCloud or what. It took me 3 days to get it uploaded. I finally got it uploaded. But that may be my last adventure for a while. Just personal issues I got to work on. So I'm gonna try to get that. Go get that witch's cauldron. Or the cauldron. I keep calling it witch's cauldron. You never know. It might have been. And I'm going to try to go get it from the creek and clean it up and put it in my garden. I might post a video of that. That's probably going to be my last adventure for a while. But yeah, I appreciate anybody who watches my videos. You know, hopefully there'll be more adventures coming soon when I get these things taken care of. I need to get taken care of. That's my first priority. But after that, I'll be back on it. You know, so thank you all very much for watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. I love y'all.